Okay, so this is my latest template, and what you'll hear in the background is I have a scanner going. It has local police and fire and other emergency services. So, anyways, it's something to have going on. No copyright strike, but I don't monetize. So, anyways, let's get on this. In SketchUp, there's this thing called inferencing, which is really cool. So if I was going to draw something over here and I needed the top of it to be to the top of a 36-inch stem wall, I can just show you. I would just draw a rectangle and then the P for push-pull, start lifting, and then come over here and see how it inferences right to there. So I'll bet you if I was to hit the D and dimension, 3'8". So that's actually from the bottom of the footing to the top of the stem wall, 3'8". So then it'd be nothing at all to come over this way and go 8, comma, bam, P, pull this out 6, and this would be like, yeah, look how fat that is. Whoa. So we're going to use the letter T, come over 8 inches. We're going to go P, inference to that. And then we'll do one more rectangle. And I could do yellow, so I could, or green or whatever. Inference to that, boom, pull this out, 6, let's say. And then 1, 2, 3, boom, G. So there's a really quick footing with stem wall monopored. If you didn't monopore it and you wanted to do it after the fact, you would pour the footing and then you would like rip a 2x4 with a little bit of an angle and a flat spot. And you'd coat it with that release. So you could pull it out, and then when you pour this stem wall on top of that footing, it actually drops down in there. It kind of helps lock them together. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about this real quick. All I did was I just created a post. It's just something to look at. I didn't want to just leave these things hanging out in midair. And so I came up 8 inches, then 36 inches, and then a pressure-treated plate. And I labeled all these. So let me zoom in here and try and make this look better. Pressure-treated plate, standard size I-joist. It could be nominal lumber, 2x10, 2x12, whatever. Some places 2x8. 3/4 subfloor, could be 1.125, could be 1.5 inches. Bottom plate. And then from there, I went up 92 5/8 to the bottom of this first top plate. And that's an 8-foot wall. And then I just went 12 inches higher. So I can inference across and have this right here. And maybe I'll add this. I mean, this isn't anything earth-shattering. So I feel stupid if I was just to add it to the 3D library. But maybe somebody will find value in this. This is just a standard crawl space house with different size wall options. But what I'm going to show you is my way. Let's see, what size is this? Let's go 16 feet, comma 12 feet. And we'll make this, we'll come up 4. But then under here, let me see if the concentric does the right thing here. Where is that tool? I think it's this one. Yeah, offset, okay. So I'm going to double click in there, offset. I'll come out 10 inches. We'll go down 12. And just for fun, okay, so there's the middle of that. Rectangle. I'm just going to do it over here. Where's the length? So we'll go 10, comma, enter, P, comma, down, inference, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, hold on. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, these two are sticky. I'm going to have to try and grab this whole piece without grabbing anything else. I don't think I can. Yep. Yeah, I screwed myself. Okay. I should have, let's do this. Z, 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 Z. Yep, I gotta do that too. Z, Z, Z. Come on now. Z, Z. 1, 2, 3. G. So what I was going to try to do, and this used to frustrate me when I first tried SketchUp, was I didn't understand this whole thing where you can lock geometry. So now I've got two separate pieces of geometry. I'm going to go to X mode, so hit the letter X. And I'm going to go move. There's the center of that. I'm going to move it over here. So now I'm centered here. Let me get rid of this. Well, oops. Wow. I did that. I did that while it was in this mode. So that temporary guide was actually part of this object. So turn off X-ray. And I'm going to use a union tool. I have a shortcut button, but I don't think it's going to show up. So I'm going to try, and I will go extension. Where is that? Is it under Curic? Enroth. There it is. Enroth union. I'm going to hit this one, and they should have unioned. They did. So why are there lines there now? Interesting. I don't understand it. G. Okay, right click, explode. So there's that, there's that. I should be able to union these. Let's try it. Union this to this. Boom, there it is. That's what I wanted. Now this is all one piece. So this is like a big monopore. So we have a 12-inch down, and it's 4-inch slab. And then you can build the walls. Use the up arrow to orient which direction you're going. This will never be insulated, or if it is, it's not living space. So we will go with, we'll leave it at 16 and go comma, 3.5, enter. And I will go push pull up, 1.5, enter. And then I will go rectangle. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, G. And so a good habit to get into is just go ahead and call this, let's just call it 1000. Let's call it plate pressure treated. And then you hit while this is highlighted, you hit this little flag thing. Boom. So now when you click on that under the entity information, it's that. And so while we're here, let's draw a stud. We'll go rectangle. I need to go with the blue vertical, and we will go 1.5 comma, and it already defaulted to 3.5. And on this, we're going to make this 104 5/8. We're going to double click. We can make this into a component, I suppose, might be the smart one. So let's do that. What is component? Do I have that as C? Nope, I don't. Huh. I don't have that as a shortcut. Very cool, because I use G a lot. So now, see there, and G was the component shortcut, which made no sense to me because that's not how I think about it. But let's go ahead and make this into a stud. So we'll go 1 0 1 0. And okay, so my whole theory on these numbers, I just want to have, it's like when you did basic in high school a long time ago. Every line had like 5. You would start with line 1000 and then 1005, 1010, 1015, so that if you had to insert other things, you had 4 other spaces. You didn't just number your lines sequentially. So I'm giving it 9 extra spaces, and let's do stud 104 5/8. Hit enter, come over here, hit the little flag, boom. Now here's where framing kicks in. Use the T, come this way. So you're going to go 16 inch on center, but when you're framing, you hook your tape and you'd come over 15 1/4. You always take 3/4 off, or you take off half of whatever this is. If this was a big post, you'd measure it, and then you take half of that and subtract it from your on center layout, and that's where you would mark the edge. So what I'm going to do is go move plus, starting there, I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to go 15 1/4. And notice how that landed right at 16. Then you take it again and you go M plus or M option or M whatever. And you go 16, enter. And then it's like, let's see, we're going 16 feet. Let's go 13x. Boom. We'll probably have studs out in midair. Why, yes, we do. So if you want to grab them all, you drag a marquee select from lower right to upper left, and anything it touches, it grabs. Or let's hit spacebar and get out of that. And if you do marquee select lower left to upper right, it doesn't grab anything unless it is fully enclosed. So there. And that just speeds things up. There's other software out there that you have to actually tell it what way you're doing it. Hello, Chief Architect. But just the direction of the mouse makes it really good. And then you can check yourself, because like we learned back in the 90s and the 2000s, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. I know. So I'm going to just do 48 because that's the width of a sheet of vertically stood siding. Boom. So we're on center. That's kind of what the framer really wants, is to make his life easy. On the inside, none of this works for the sheetrock guy because he's going from the inside of the next wall. So that's sad. Sad for him. Let's do this. And here's a thought that just will, I mean, it might blow your mind. Maybe not. Maybe you already think like this. But this is the part of the wall that provides the structural panel. That second double plate has nothing to do with the structure. All it has to do with is if there's any intersections or corners, which we call T's or corners, all it does is overlap those connections and tie them together. So it's okay if you only have a 9-foot sheet. I'm going to show you right here. Let's do rectangle. And let's see, what way is this going? Yeah. So I'm going to go 48, comma, and let's do 9 feet. Let's say we got lucky and we got some 9-foot plywood. And we're going to come out 0.5, 1, 2, 3, G. And let's just do this. Let's just make it a standard piece of OSB. So if you'll notice, a 9-foot piece goes from the bottom plate, which we will just go ahead and make the bottom plate that color. And we will make the top plate this color. Might as well make all the studs this color too. All right. You'll notice this happens, and then there's a reason. This is 9 feet, and the walls work out to be 9 foot 1 1/8. So this is 1 1/8 inch. And you don't have to panic. It's all been determined. A lot of this in the building industry gives you a little bit of room on the inside. You run your sheetrock lid at 5/8, and then you butt the wall sheetrock up into it, and it leaves you a little bit of clearance on the bottom. Like I said, the actual structural panel is this, the top plate there, the bottom plate here. This secondary plate does not get factored into the shear panel. And what's nice is, let's say you had a rim board and another floor above it. Now you've got something to take the external sheeting and actually tie this wall to the next wall. But even then, you're not really, I mean, you're double nailing or triple nailing over each stud. These two plates are not really a vertical connection. So in heavy seismic areas, like when I was in Memphis, of all places, Memphis, Tennessee, with the New Madrid fault line, they would make us actually strap every 4 feet. There would be a strap that would come, I don't remember how far down, on this stud, up over onto the stud directly above every 4 feet. And then there was also an anchor that came up and attached to this stud down into the concrete. So every 4 feet, they had a positive uplift connection into the foundation. So it was interesting. It was interesting. Let's do this and just do this. There, now we got concrete. It's a little dark. Doesn't really matter. I could get stupid on this. But anyway, so one of the cool features now is, what's it called? Flip. So I'm going to grab this. And I haven't joined all this. I've just loosely grabbed it. And I'm going to hit the flip and option button. So here it is, flip, and then you hit option, I believe. Yep, so now I got the little plus symbol. So I'm going to grab the center, this vertical one right here, this green one, yellow one, whatever, and I'm just going to bring it till I hit the center of the slab and let go. And then look at that. Isn't that cool? And then another little quick cheater way. Let's do let's turn one of these. I'm going to drag this direction so I can grab everything in one pull. And I'm going to go G just to make it one item. Then I'm going to go Q plus. So Q option, that option button's got some power. And the up arrow, and I'm going to start there, come down here a little ways, and bring this over to here. Let go. And I'm going to right click explode. I'm going to get rid of that. Now I'm going to use push pull on this bottom. Just triple click real quick. And then space bar, click loose. Let's see if I can. Oh, I don't want to grab it that way. I want to go, what is it, lower? Nope, I want to go the other way, I guess. Yep. Upper left, lower right. You got the studs. Now I'm going to show you an extension. And it is Medique Project Tools Trim. And I'm just going to click there. Turns that surface green. And I'm just going to go boom, boom. And there's that. Now I wanted to show you this overlap thing. So let's go back 3.5. You're in real life, you're going to give yourself some room. You don't want it to be so tight that it's fighting you. P, boom, there. Okay, so because as much as you want it to be, this isn't exactly always 3.5 inches. So if you came back only 3.5, I almost guarantee you're going to have issues here. But anyway, so there's that. And we'll do the same over here. P. And what I can do is, come on, baby. There you are, P. We're going to go to the edge of that. Spacebar, double, triple click. P this to there. So now those are lapped correctly. The corners aren't correct. I'm a firm believer in, like, if you're going to do siding, look how much nailer you have, because you're going to put a corner board on here typically. But you'd put a corner board over here. Now you're just shooting siding into whatever wall sheathing you have. And I have never, ever liked that. So we're going to explode this. We're going to click on this and go Q option, vertical. Go like this. And then, yeah, you need a sheetrock nailer right there. This works so much better on a 2x6 wall. It gives you some place to put insulation. But there. That will suffice the inside, and it will make the outside beautiful, because I just love to shoot siding into solid framing behind. So that's pretty much it. It's straightforward. We could do joists. Typically your joists are going to go short distance. So let's just do a rectangle like this. And that would be 1.5 comma 12 feet. We're going to fix this when we get up there. And 12 feet, man, that could be 2x6 if you want. But we don't know what they're doing up there. So let's just go 7.25, enter. 1, 2, 3, G. And then we'll go move. So if you were going to put a hip roof on this thing, then the first couple joists up here are going to be pulled back and your roof will come down and sit on this wall plate. But there's a way they did things in Memphis that was It was pretty cool. Do we have top plates on here? No, we don't. So let's do 1 0 0 2 plate top, right? And then 1 0 0 4 plate double. Okay. Then we go here, here, top plate, top plate, top plate. And here's a good way you can tell. You got them. And then you turn off this eyeball here, and you do the little flag, and you go boom, boom, boom. And you check to see if the studs. Yep. There, you get back on. And then bottom plate goes. So we got to do the sheathing. So that'll be like, let's just do 1 1 0 0. So let's keep it the same way. Sheathing, comma, wall. And that would be here, here, and here. Boom. Turn that off. Boom. Okay. So now we're going to do joists. And we'll pick a color too. We'll pick one of these. Let's pick this. Let's pick this one. Well, see, the grain's the wrong direction. There, that's better. 150 joist. So that would be, well, let's just do that. Joist, comma, ceiling, CLG. We'll do the little flag. Boom, boom. Okay. So we might as well, let me stack frame this bad boy. I want to do M plus 15.25. Make sure I'm stack framed. Yeah, I am. So I'm going to go in here. 1.5, enter. .5, enter. I'm going to go like this and go M plus 16, enter. And what do we do? Like 11x, I think, because I did 13 last time. Okay. This I can go like this. I can do this and go Q plus vertical. And we're going to use that extension again. I'm going to use Medic extend. It has a trim and extend function. It's just awesome. It's like one of the coolest tools that there is. I use it all the time. M plus. I should have grabbed the other edge. It would have been faster. So now I've joisted that. And this could have, let's do this. Let's go copy, paste. We'll paste it right here. And I need to flip it in a couple directions. So we'll go Q, red, up, and then over till it snaps. And then I'm going to go, let me think about this. Q up. Boom. And then I'm going to go like this. 1, 2, 3. P. 24. Because we're not subflooring this entire thing. We're going to put a roof on it, but we're going to run, let's see here. We're going to go move. Something like that. Wow. Oh, that's because it's 9 foot. Okay. That makes all the sense in the world. So we'll go T. 96. Boom. Okay. Okay. We'll go M plus this direction, 96. Enter. Boom. Done. And we will do the same on the other side. Flip plus. Grab that yellow. So I'll tell you what, when you're using the flip command, sometimes it's really useful to just make planes. Just like, here's an example. I would just make a plane like this. Whoops. I'm using the wrong shortcut commands. G. So if I wanted to really quickly find center, instead of having to drag and wait till it popped up that center, Q, red, like this, like that, and then make a couple copies of this because you're going to need them. So we'll go 24, enter, 4x, enter. Okay. So now take this and go move over here. So you see where that snapped. That's the middle. And then I just move this this direction, like, I don't know, 20 feet or more. And then if I need to center anything, let's say I wanted to redo this again. Let's say, I don't know, I hadn't done this yet. I could click this, go flip plus, and then just click on this. I don't have to grab the yellow and drag it to the center and try to find the middle. And then I would set these planes up, like one of them going 45 degrees off of here so that I can offset things on the 45. You might need one horizontally, I don't know. But let's say this was a gable roof. Next thing you would do is grab a plate, grab one of these, and let's use this. M plus, right there. And then we'll go like this. We'll go flip plus right there. Boom, there it is. Now we've got top plates on both sides. And then the rafters could sit on those. And if somebody ever wanted to fill in the floor system, they could. So anyways, that's about it. That's just how I do things if I'm doing it. And I don't know how to really model in SketchUp for plans. I'm not really good at doing solids. Like I'm more into the framing end of this. I like all this detail. So I'll do SketchUp for some framing details that are real world. But the people that know how to texture and do all the good looking 3D, go search up Nick Sonder or Nick Saunders, and the guy that wrote that book. Anyways, there's some really good SketchUp guys that will. There's a book called Mastering SketchUp and Layout, and it's really good too. So check that out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you. Hopefully, I'll work on trying to verbalize what I'm doing more so that it becomes muscle memory for you. All right, so thanks for watching.